diagnosis, the survival rate was maybe as much as a few years, or maybe as little as a few months. So we all are, while we're sad about Tom not being here, we're also blessed to have had him for this long. During Tom's miraculous decade-and-a-half run, he became very close to our next speaker, Dave, as they were both cholangiocarcinoma foundation volunteers. Dave, let's see, where are you? Oh, there you are. Hopefully that's the first one.
What a great way to start. Well, first of all, thanks everybody, and Roxanne for giving me this opportunity. I really appreciate it. You know, speaking on behalf of my wife Linda and me, it's a real honor to be here with everyone this evening, sharing in the celebration of Tom's life. I had to travel here from the East Coast to share the impact he had on so many, whether in good times or bad. My connection to Tom started through our daughter, Sarah, a fellow cholangiocarcinoma warrior. Sarah and Tom and a number of others across the country and beyond bonded together as they fought their own fight with this dreaded disease. They respected one another and the way they approached their personal situations. Tom continued to maintain a positive, thankful outlook on his life and for those who also faced the same difficulties. 2 years ago at this time, I was on a 6-week, 15,000-mile journey of hope, road trip up, down, and across the contiguous 48 United States. The purpose of the journey was to raise awareness of cholangiocarcinoma and to raise funds for research. However, my original vision for the trip was to visit and thank a number of people for their support and friendship of Sarah, who fought her battle for 4.5 years. One of the key people I really wanted to meet in person was Tom. Whether it was here in California or in Florida, I had to get him into the schedule. Why Tom? Quite simply because he was a true guiding light. Upon arrival at Tom and Roxanne's, I knew I was in the right place. I was greeted outside their home by unique graphic work Tom had created, actually on the board back there, in honor of Sarah, which included images of the nearby lighthouse. To some, this may seem like a minor point. Not to me. It's known by many that lighthouses are a symbol of hope. The fact that the one along Steamer Lane was right down the street wasn't lost on me. Tom, Roxanne, and I spent time together enjoying the moment. The connection I felt went way beyond cholangio. We loved our families, the ocean, lighthouses, and yes, even playing drums in a band. Although for me, the band name Hallucination was a long time ago. And my drums were psychedelic red. But as I was thinking about being here this evening, I wondered, what's it take to be a great drummer? When searching the topic, I found the following 8 skills. 1, persistence, the key to all things. 2, patience. Be patient in your practice and put good effort into everything you do. 3, passion. It will drive you to keep going. 4, capitalize on constructive criticism. 5, feel. It's all about the sense of timing and how you manipulate the beat and time of a piece. 6, adaptability. If you can learn to be flexible and adaptable in your drumming, you'll be better suited to tackle any challenge that comes your way. I see a pattern here. 7, timekeeping. One of the drummer's main responsibilities in a band is to keep time. a great drummer keeps track of and measures time. Let's keep the time. There's the metronome right out there. Love it. Active listening. One of the most important things any musician can do is learn how to listen. It seems obvious, but a great drummer always makes sure to listen to and get an overall understanding of the song before they jump in. Don't just do random crashes and fills. To me, I wasn't planning on this. To me, each of these items are also life skills. If we'd all practice them in everything that we do in life, like Tom did, the world would be a better place. Recently, my wife Linda reached out to patients and caregivers, seeking comments about how Tom impacted them. So following are a few examples. As you hear them, I believe all the skills I just mentioned will resonate. The first one, speaking for myself, I imagine there would be nothing else greater to honor Tom's effort than to do as Tom did, to rise above our best, and let that be good enough. To rise above your best creates the light and the inspiration for those who follow. So do Tom a huge honor and take him along for the ride as you rise above your best. Other things that were written about Tom. Tom had that way about him, didn't he? Another one from Dawn Bonham and her husband Brandon, who are here tonight. I met Tom last year when he was assigned as my mentor following my diagnosis. I was blessed to live about 30 minutes from him and to be receiving acupuncture less than 10 minutes from his home. We connected on the phone and via text, but being so close, we had the opportunity to connect in person as well. Some of the things he said to me carried me through the toughest days following surgery and chemo. He was calm and kind and passionate and positive. When we were feeling well, we would go for walks around his neighborhood. He shared his love of the beach, for the amazing whales that would swim by, and he showed me the most amazing grove of trees where the monarch butterflies hung out by the hundreds. He shared his knowledge, his wisdom, and his love for life, for music, and most importantly, for Roxanne. I will forever be grateful for his presence in my life. Another one, I met Tom at a conference in 2019. I immediately discovered how easy he was to talk to, how much he loved Roxanne, and about the passion for music. After my return to New Zealand, he would periodically check in on me, and I knew he was always just a message away. He gave me hope, and I will miss him. Another, I admired Tom for his fortitude in dealing with this cancer for so many years, 16 by the way. Cholangio threw almost everything it had toward him. He fought it every step of the way without allowing it to change his upbeat attitude about life. He was level-headed and gave good advice to his fellow warriors. I looked up to Tom. I think we all did. Following, Tom's courage and humor were so fortifying and encouraging. He was very open about his own experience and was open to any questions. The one that was repeated the most, though, was he was such an inspiration. He gave so much hope to the group of cholangio patients and caregivers. Hope, support, wisdom, strength, and an example of how to persevere. Friend, mentor, cheerleader, an example of how to live and even how to die. Play on, Tom. Play on.